This next comic is wonderfully funny. In fact, she's a triple threat. Kind, compassionate, and always caring. But when she takes the stage, look out! That quiet demeanor goes right out the window. It's the hysterically funny Audrey Mora.
Persistence, one day, built, not bought. Girl meets world. Kindness, one day at a time, and know you. What does that mean to you?
That are my hashtags.
They are. I'm one of many Instagram followers, and I have to say that you're very inspirational on many levels. You run a supportive mic in New York City, the Broadway Comedy Club. You just don't get places like that, to get that support and build confidence as a new, I'll consider myself a new comedian. So I just want to thank you on behalf of the comedy community.
Oh, thank you so much.
A few months ago, I went to visit my family, actually in Mexico. Actually, technically, I was deported, but I'm back.
As the youngest in a family of 8 kids, do you think that maybe, just maybe, your parents gave you the freedom to be you at an early age?
Maybe. It's difficult to say. Probably, I don't even know if they really expect me, because there is a lot of stories running around all the time in the family that they didn't want to have more kids, but I came anyway. So I think that I feel that everybody loves me in my family, so, and I love them back. But yeah, I think that they are me. Even if you always try to make the expectation of your older siblings too, but at the same time, I'm me. I think, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you perform for them as a young child?
No, I did. I used to make a lot of all the times with the girlfriends and boyfriends of my siblings. I used to make shows over there. I got hurt sometimes and trying to make the best of me.
You're a big laugher, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
What does laughter mean to you?
It's just, I think that the energy drink.
It's an energy drink, laughter. That's funny.
Yeah, I think so. It's just, it's part of me. Sometimes it's my my protection, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
I know that because even when I'm sad, I have a nervous laugh. And one of my sisters, actually, she's a coach live. And she always put me as example of how the people can get laugh for being mad, because it's literally something happens. If I'm nervous, I laugh and I cannot stop laughing. Mm-hmm. One time I get in a car accident, and one of my sisters was next to me, and I just start laugh, uncontrollable laugh. And she was stop, and I couldn't stop laughing. It was so bad. Yeah, but sometimes it's part of me, I guess. So people think sometimes that I am on drugs because I laugh so much.
One of my favorite jokes that you tell is the Mexican tooth fairy.
The Mexican tooth fairy, yeah, the Perez the mouse. Yeah, but this is actually a true story. When I didn't make all the tooth of my sister fell, but literally in some point when I was little, they were playing, and my sister Maya, that is the one that follow me, used to make me mad all the time. So one time I have a racket and literally hit her, and I used to do that with a skateboard. Sometimes I throw it. She was scared of me, I guess, too. But yeah,
you seem so harmless. That's the funny part.
But yeah, she lost some tooth in that moment. The story of the tooth fairy, I just put it back together. It's not like I I tried to hit her to get like a tooth fairy money, but yeah, I think that it was funny to put the stories together.
Introvert, extrovert, or ambivert?
Ambivert, because I can be so shy sometimes, and I can be so crazy sometimes. Yeah, I think that I have a balance for that.
Should I ask about dating? I mean, I don't want to be like, but I mean, we as comics all talk about it because it's relatable.
It's relatable. Yeah, I know.
What's your go-to dating joke?
I don't know. I don't think that I haven't dated. I get out from a relationship after the pandemic. Actually, it was my situation is so complicated, and all the time that I am so busy, and I don't like to date the same people in the same community that me, because I feel like it's toxic between comedians and everything. But in the same time, the people outside of the comedy field, they don't understand a lot of the day-to-day things that we do, like go to mind, like try to write jokes. Now you have, I don't know, a podcast, a video. You need to go to it's different things, and they don't get that, and they don't get the part that you don't get paid for that either. Sometimes.
Sure.
So I was busy. He was busy, and we didn't coincide in our schedules. And I was about to go by then too, and the pandemic hit, so I didn't go anywhere, and he didn't go anywhere. But yeah. It's a long story, but he's a great guy. I don't have anything against him.
Okay.
Even my mom and my dad don't like my boyfriend. So now that they try to give me an advice for find the perfect man, my mom said that make sure your boyfriend has a job, he knows how to cook, and he can give you orgasms. I don't know if she's trying to protect me or complaining about my dad. Because I know that my dad has a job, he knows how to cook, but the third one, I don't want to know.
When you host, you always mention right off the top, there's no bombing at an open mic. We're here to work on material. Just how important is it to have fun up there?
It is, because honestly, that's why we are doing the open mics. I used to do a lot of open mics. I used to go I think that per week I used to go like 10, 13 open mics a week. And all the time, actually this quote, I hear it from somebody else. It's not my saying. But I just love it. Like, the fact that it's true. Like, you just try new material. How you going to bomb to something that you just see if it's bored or not? You can bomb in a show when it's a real audience, but how you can bomb between comedians? It's impossible.
I see you as fearless because when you host, you're always trying new material, generally.
I'm trying, but not really. Like, I actually have a lot writing down that I'm trying to bring it back. But sometimes it's you just don't find that word that they make it funnier. Yeah. For example, my worst joke in some point it was the one of the Metro car, and now is my strongest joke ever. And I said that how something that looks like is not going anywhere, suddenly it comes a word like just make it bigger and strong.
It's like the magic of comedy, I guess. All that said, isn't bombing essential to the comedic process?
It is, but you learn how to bomb knowing an open mind. You learn how to bomb with a real audience, with a real people. But yeah, I've been bombing a lot. Like the other day, and I hate when you just know that your set did go wrong, and you get out of the stage and somebody tells you that, oh, that was great. I said, no, I know that it wasn't great, but yeah, a lot of people need to bomb to be able. And one time I get out of the stage and, after a pretty good week, and one of the comedians told me, like, this keeps you humble. And I was like, that's
Sure.
true.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You ever get into it with a heckler or with an audience in a crowd? I've seen you. I want to talk about it. Maybe you'll talk
Yeah,
about it. Go ahead.
I have a few stories about the hecklers, but no, they don't bother me. Like honestly, I just have my favorite one that they really the lady got so mad with me is because she was Mexican, or at least the husband say that she was Mexican, but she was denying that she was Mexican.
That's the one I'm getting at.
Yeah, and then she come back to me and said that no, I'm not Mexican, I'm white. And I was like, okay, I'm white too, but I'm still Mexican. Like people sometimes get mad. For example, the other day I have a black couple who get mad with me because I was doing like jokes about being Mexican, and I said, but I'm Mexican, and they were like, yeah, but you're white. I said that's more racist than the things that I say. Like,
Oh boy.
yeah.
In Mexico, we don't have a tooth fairy. We have Perez the mouse, a creepy little rodent. Growing up, the only way I had to make some money was when a tooth will fall out. I will put it under my pillow, and Perez will take it and leave 20 pesos. I remember needing some money, 100 pesos, for a new Barbie doll. So with a tennis racket, I hit my sister on the mom. Success!
You're going back to Mexico next month
Yeah.
to straighten out immigration status.
Yeah.
And while you're there, aside from the paperwork, you're planning on doing shows.
Yeah. That's the plan.
So that's kind of like a silver lining. Can you say what's going on? You're going to be back soon?
I hope so. Honestly, after this, I'm going to start working in some paperwork from my lawyer. I know that she's not going to get back to me until Monday, but still, yeah, there is a lot of things. I've been doing this for a while, like coming back and forth, and sometimes I just say that why am I doing it for the right way when things that looks like is going the wrong way. But it's part of everybody said like if I don't go, I cannot. I going to get there in my status, and I don't want that because it's important to keep my status clean to be able to come back. And sometimes even I hope that I can get my citizenship and my green card and everything, but by myself. I dream with that day that I said I did that by myself and I didn't get married.
What can we expect when Audrey Mora returns?
Ooh, I'm going to be so huge, guys. I don't know. I know that the thing's not going to be the same in any aspect because I'm leaving too many things behind, especially the place that I live. It was a process to get where I am right now, and I feel like I getting a few steps back. But if I did that once, I can do that again.